Landsat 9 mission. Extending Earth observations to over half a century. Since 1972, the Landsat series of Earth observation satellites have continuously acquired images of the Earth's land surface, allowing land managers and policymakers to make informed decisions about our natural resources and the environment. The Landsat program is a partnership between the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, and the U.S. Department of the Interior, U.S. Geological Survey, USGS. Landsat 9 launched on the 27th of September, 2021 and systematically acquires images of Earth, extending Landsat's record of our planet to over half a century. Together Landsat 8 and Landsat 9 acquire approximately 1,500 scenes per day. The USGS Earth Resources Observation and Science (EROS) Center currently archives over 12 million Landsat scenes, and the no-cost open data policy remains intact since its inception in 2008. Continuing the Landsat legacy. Following the 100-day commissioning period following launch, Landsat 9 moved into the current orbit of Landsat 7. After Landsat 7's orbit lowered, ending its science mission, the satellite continued to collect science data until January 19, 2024. Like Landsat 7, Landsat 9 covers the entire surface of the Earth over a 16-day repetitive cycle in an 8-day offset with Landsat 8. Landsat 9 mission milestone timeline. Landsat 9 is composed of 3 mission segments: the space segment, spacecraft and instruments, the launch segment, and the ground segment. NASA is responsible for developing the space and launch segments, while the USGS is responsible for developing the ground segment and operating the mission after launch. The Landsat 9 mission development and life cycle is divided into incremental phases. The end of each phase is marked by a mission milestone, a key decision point that marks a new phase of the mission. NASA Goddard Space Flight Center. Landsat 9 mission locations. Location: Greenbelt, Maryland. NASA Goddard contributes to the space and ground segments of the Landsat project. NASA's Landsat Project Office and the USGS Landsat Mission Operations Center are located here. NASA Goddard also develops and constructs the Thermal Infrared Sensor too. NASA Kennedy Space Center. Location: Orlando, Florida. NASA Kennedy supports the launch segment of the project with NASA's Launch Services Program. USGS Earth Resources Observation and Science (EROS) Center. Location: Sioux Falls, South Dakota. USGS EROS contributes to the ground segment of the project. USGS Landsat 9 Project Office resides here, along with the Landsat data processing, archive, and distribution. United Launch Alliance. Location: Centennial, Colorado. United Launch Alliance's ULA headquarters are located in Centennial, Colorado. ULA support to the launch segment with launch services and the launch vehicle, Atlas V 401. Ball Aerospace. Location: Boulder, Colorado. Ball Aerospace contributes to the space element. The company develops the operational Land Imager 2 instrument and the Thermal Infrared Sensor 2 cryocolor. Northrop Grumman. Location: Gilbert, Arizona. Northrop Grumman provides additional services to the launch segment. This includes spacecraft development and observatory integration and testing. Vandenberg Space Force Base. Location: Lompoc, California. Vandenberg Space Force Base contributes to the launch element, providing launch site processing and the Pad 3E at the Space Launch Complex. Landsat 9 will launch from here. Launch. On September 27, 2021, at 2:12 p.m. Eastern Time, Landsat 9 successfully launched on a United Launch Alliance's Atlas V 401 rocket from Vandenberg Space Force Base.